Today's 1051st day, and I'm here to lessons I learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams. You're also allowed to become the person that you want to become. Today, speak about really the most dangerous people in your life. What are those people? I think sometimes it's very easy to understand who could potentially be your enemy in life, or who could be the person who really destroys your life, and be able to be very careful. And today we'll share 10 different kind of people, 10 different kind of people that really could sabotage your success. And I will leave the most important one to the last one, to number 10, because a lot of times I think that we miss number 10. And because we miss that, because we do not have any boundaries, we do not have any protection against them. But let's get started. So, number one is enemies. This is easy to understand. Enemies, of course, is very easy to understand. We protect ourselves. And enemies, of course, could sabotage our success. They could potentially try to really hold us down and really destroy our success, destroy our brand, like a lot of things that they potentially could try, but you know that they are here. And because you are ready. A lot of times enemies doesn't make as much damage. Sometimes it makes, sometimes not, but we are ready for it. We prepare for it. Number two is manipulators. Sometimes manipulators is harder to see. It's very dangerous because manipulators could destroy your self-esteem, your confidence, self-worth, because they manipulate you to believe one thing, but even though that is something's different. So manipulators could make us do things that we don't want to do based on their needs. And of course, because of that, of course, could sabotage our success. So manipulators we need to be very careful to understand when we think that someone is helping us, we need to understand, okay, why do they help? Do they want to actually help, or do they have something in mind and something in return? Because that, of course, could be a massive difference. Number three is gossipers. Gossipers are very dangerous people. And of course, there's two aspects, two coins of gossipers. Gossipers could be the people who gossip about you and potentially something that is not true. But of course, that was not true in other people's minds who believe and accept gossip, and might be who do not validate information, start to believe it. But on the flip side of the coin, if you listen to gossipers, not about you, but of other people, and you tell gossip, that is one of the biggest trust destroyer. Like I could never listen to gossip. If I hear a gossip, I walk away because I know that if you listen to gossipers long enough, you start to believe that it's normal behavior. Because when you get exposed a lot of times into bad behavior, you normalize that, and it's very dangerous. Because I know that if person gossips about someone else in front of you, it might be that they will gossip about you in front of someone else as well. Because they want to have some kind of high ego, and they want to gossip about people. So very dangerous people. Next one is fair weather friends. Fair weather friends. Number 4 is fair weather friends. That means that what that means, fair weather. That means that people who are around you only when you're succeeding. When you're succeeding, everyone is here for you. Like everyone's congratulating you, and they want to be with your success. But whenever you have a downturn, because life is not just up. There is downturn, upturn, downturn, upturn. So in the downturn, who are those people around? Who are no matter weather friends? Who are in your life who are no matter weather friends? Because fair weather friends are very dangerous. Because sometimes you feel that this person I really depend on. But when you have a bad weather in your life, you have a storm in life, they know where to find. And of course, they could create emotional exhaustion, and that's not good. And it's very hard to go through setbacks when there's even people who used to think that you are able to depend on, they will never show up. Number 5 is overly competitive pairs. Overly competitive pairs is very dangerous as well. Because overly competitive pairs is very great. It's very good. Competition, healthy competition is very healthy because you're able to grow with pairs. But overly competitive pairs, what do you do? Because they want to win no matter what, that no matter what starts to become that I'm able and I'm willing to destroy you just then I could win. I'm able and willing to destroy you just like I could be. Because I know that there's a saying that how to build the highest building in the city. You can build the highest building in the city, or you can destroy all the buildings. And of course, because of that, you will be the highest building in the city. So it's much, much better to have healthy competition that everyone strives to be the highest without destroying anyone around. Number 6 is naysayers. Those are very dangerous people as well. Because when you have an idea, they always start to question it. Okay, so that, oh, I want you to really make things happen. How you think that you will make things happen if in the past 2 years you didn't make it happen? So when you want to really start making things happen, when you really want to make things happen, that I'm realistic, I'm concerned about you. No, that's totally BS. Because I truly believe it's supposed to encourage people. Now, should we sometimes really be concerned? But we need to be very, very careful, be concerned, because that concern could really lead to questions that is not helping. Because what naysayers do for us, they create self-doubt, and self-doubt sometimes lead to inaction. It's better to give any action than no action at all. I truly believe a person is stuck. When a person is stuck, it doesn't matter what kind of action they take. It's still better than inaction, because action leads to lessons. Inaction doesn't lead anywhere. So a person naysayers when they said, okay, what will change this time? What happens this time? What happens like you didn't do anything for 3 months? Like, why do you think that this time will work differently? Those are naysayers words that they are saying, and it's stopping you from really making things happen. The next one is saboteurs. Saboteurs. And those are the people who really want to really throw rocks into your garden, want to really put some kind of wooden sticks into your wheels, and really sabotage your success. And that means it could be coming from a lot of jealousy, insecurity, and a lot of things coming from their perspective, and they just want to sabotage. And a lot of times, because they are failing, they want to fail other people as well. Because again, this is a lot of people who really don't want to feel that they are failing. So if other people failing as well, that means they feel better about themselves. So saboteurs are those people who sabotage so success that they could feel better about themselves. The next one is enablers. Are very, very dangerous people. Enablers is very dangerous people. And I think that this is again sometimes we don't see. Saboteurs is very easy to understand. Okay, they sabotage my success. I need to really do something about it. Enablers sometimes are a little bit harder to see. Because when you say that you go to a person and say like, I don't feel today very well. Okay, let's go to have a drink. Let's go to smoke. Let's go to eat something that is not healthy. Let's go do some kind of bad habits. Maybe even narcotics, or it doesn't matter, like some kind of bad habits. So that means when you share something, or maybe you want to celebrate something, you want to celebrate your win, and it's okay, let's go to drink. Let's go something do. And those things you do not want to do. So that means that they enable you to do the activities that you do not do anyways. So they inspire, they really push you into do the habits that you don't want to do. So enablers are very, very, very dangerous people, because they potentially could rob you for full potential, because if you get into little bad habits, it could slow you down. Because sometimes you go celebrate your win. You won some kind of deal, and you want to go on Friday to drink. On Saturday and Sunday might be destroyed because you drink on Friday, and that means that slows you down from really making things happen. Now, moving to really number 9 is frenemies. And we almost added 10, but frenemies are the dangerous, very, very dangerous people. You think that they are friends, but to be honest, they could be even more enemies than friends. And it could be that they could manipulate, they could put misinformation, they could be, and frenemies is a lot of things that they shared. They could fall on all those things. They could be jealous, they could be envy, they could be the people who say one thing in front of you, but they tell you different things for other people. They have face mask. You're never able to depend on them. You're not understanding how you feel about them. There's a lot of times frenemies are much more dangerous than enemies, because for enemies you prepare. For frenemies, because they hide under sheep, wolves under sheep, you do not know how dangerous they are. And we always need to ask, do I trust this person? Because we need to trust. If there's no trust, of course, it's very, very hard to really say to this actually my friend. And the last one, as I said, this is the last one. Number 10. And number 10 is the most dangerous. We need to be very, very careful. And I think that including myself, I let myself down with that. And number 10 is unaware family. Unaware family. So you can ask, okay, how unaware family could be most dangerous group of people? Because a lot of times we do not have any defense against family, any defense whatsoever. And I think we're supposed to build the most defense again, the most boundaries about the family, an aware family. So it means if you want to build a business, but no one in your family had a business, no one. So your family could be the most dangerous to share ideas and discuss business ideas. They never had experience in that. When your family is all doctors and you want to be an artist, it might be that your family will be the most dangerous because they will not understand and they will try to really understand you. But they will not understand and they will try to push you into be a doctor, be a different kind of person, be engineer, be whatever it is. So people who unaware family without understanding who you want to be and understanding the skill sets, understanding there's so many things could be that family is not aware. And because they're not aware, even though they potentially in deep heart want to help, they could destroy someone's dreams. And they could say, are you sure you want to do this? Is it safe? But better not do this. Like wait a couple of years, figure out, prepare more, and do it then. And all those are slowing people down, slowing massively down. So we need to be very, very careful to speak about our dreams with our family, because unaware family, as I said, is the most dangerous people. Sometimes chosen family is better. Sometimes mentor. Mentor is better sometimes because mentor is the person who has what you want to have, and you're able to ask them questions, and he will be able to give relevant information, relevant advice. So family, there is a question that you're able to ask. Of course, if your family, if your parents has amazing relationships with them as a couple, you're able to ask questions. Okay, how did you manage to have such amazing relations? So you're able to ask about your family. Okay, what my family is good at, what they are amazing at, and go and ask those questions. Don't ask the questions that they are unaware, even though they want to help, because they are unaware in that specific topic. They will be the most dangerous people. So I hope that you reflect as well, like from all those people that I mentioned, I guess, what do you feel that are making the most damage for you right now? And maybe able to really build some kind of boundaries, build some kind of walls to really protect yourself from those people and really go and execute. Because when you go and execute and you have that massive aggressive action, because this is, I think we cannot go on after defense, we go after offense. I think when you go after massive offense, you always win. So be aggressive with your actions, and I think that we always will win in our success. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.